Well, hello there. It's 25th of May 2021. It is day 55 of our crowdfunding campaign. And 25th of May is a really big, important day for two reasons in my life. The first one is 25th of May 1977, I think it was, Star Wars came out and changed the world completely. It's also my friend Mark Robbins' birthday. So Mark, happy birthday, mate. We haven't spoken in a long time. Thank you for buying the mug the other day. Anyway, I'm here to talk about my sci-fi movie of Infinite Worlds, which is an epic sci-fi adventure. And for the next, for 90 days, I've been here trying to raise the £250,000 that we need to get this sci-fi movie up and running. And we've gotten to the end of June, and we've raised about 25,000, just over 25,000, just come the weekend. And that is by selling lots of merchandising, lots of different things. Firstly, as you know, I've been trying to sell these lovely mugs, these of Infinite Worlds souvenir mugs. And the idea is, if we could sell 20,000 of these, that would bring in the 250 grand that we need to get the movie done. But we've sold about 200 so far, so actually that is still amazing. I think we're 3 or 4 off 200, so thank you so much to everybody that's chipped in. That's absolutely brilliant. The other thing we're doing, we're selling mugs, DVDs, t-shirts. You can become an associate producer on the film, you can become an executive producer, a co-executive producer, and a lot of people have now started to buy those. And that's how we've got up to 25,000. As you know, I made the movie Invasion Planet Earth, which came out a couple of years ago. Oh no, it didn't came out last year, but it's done really, really well, and people are buying signed copies of that. So thank you. And amazingly, last week I put my old film, which I made in 1996. We shot this in '96. I put that written in blood on the website, and we sold 32 copies over the weekend. So thank you so much. The DVDs are going out today for this, so thank you so much, guys. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is something I've been pondering over the last sort of few weeks. Of Infinite Worlds is a sci-fi movie mainly set in space. So there's a couple of exterior shots, but generally it's in spaceships, on alien planets. So most of it's going to be shot inside in a set, or in various sets, and using various LED screen technology and all sorts of things, whatever we can lay our hands on with the money that we get. And I've been thinking about this. When I made Written in Blood, which is the reason I was thinking about this, because I was pushing it last week. I actually watched it last night, and it reminded me of how hard it was. We had 30 days, and in 30 days we had to shoot this thing. We had to get it shot and get it done. Then we had 8 weeks to edit it. We had to edit it, and the pressure of doing it over that time period was incredibly hard. So when I made Invasion Planet Earth, I thought, I'm going to do it at my own pace. I mean, it took 7 years. I didn't really want to take that long. The problem was very difficult to get the money in, so I was shooting it in blocks. But I really wanted to do something where you're not under that intense pressure. You can shoot for 3 or 4 days, have a couple of days gap, shoot for a few more days, a bit more of a gap, where you can be sort of seeing the film put together, checking you've got everything. The actors come back in, you shoot a bit more. I mean, that's a very idealistic way of doing it, and the reality is you've got the money and the availability of the actors and the crew and the cast, and you can't. I don't want to drag it out for too long. But what I realised with this film is I do need space, and I need experimentation time. And what I'm looking at doing is taking on a space somewhere, ideally a nice little warehouse. We're talking to various studios. We've been talking to Birmingham University about possibly shooting there. But I need to be there for a good chunk of time. And not with the actors, with a very minimal cast, crew. We just experiment. We test out the backgrounds, we test out the sets, we bring things in, and there's a lot of time to play. And the last thing you do is you bring the actors in and you film it, but you've done all the kind of research and development up front. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to be looking for a space. So I would rather do it near where I live. I live in the Midlands in Nuneaton, so I'm going to be looking for somewhere local. But that was it really. I'm just putting that out there. But I think it's really, really important that you get this space, that you get this time to play, because I notice when the film comes out, people will tell you what they think of it, and a lot of it is that time when you think, oh, if only I'd done that, or if I'd practiced that, or I'd experimented a bit more here, and tested that a bit more before I did it. So that's what I'm going to try and do this time around. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much to everybody that's bought a mug, that's bought a t-shirt, that's invested money, that's become an executive producer, co-producer. Really, really appreciate your support here, guys. We're going to do this. You know, we are 10%. We've raised 10% of the budget, and I know that means there's still 90 to go. But I believe that, you know, by putting this out there, people are aware of it. You all know what's going on. People have been absolutely lovely sharing it. Every time I put anything on Twitter, it gets whooshed around the planet, and then someone in America buys it. So it's amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Let's keep going. Have a great week. The weather's going to cheer up soon as well, so it's going to be all right. Anyway, big love to you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.